Whether you're just getting started in your 20s or you're a lot closer to retirement and have been investing for decades, the idea of retiring early sounds like a dream, but stick around, guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can retire early. Yes, it is possible. And we're going to be using the framework that was shared over on Ramsey Solutions, walking through some step-by-step guides, some practical applications in here, and taking what you know now and using it and building what it means to you in the future. So again, whether you're a young investor or you're getting ready for retirement, let's go ahead and break into this. So what exactly is meant when we say early retirement? It talks about retiring before the age of 65. Now, 65 is a magical number because that is the eligibility for Medicare, which that is where a lot of people, if you are retiring early, you have to understand to bridge that gap between, let's say, retiring at 50 and getting full health insurance at 65 with Medicare. Some folks aim for their 50s, their 40s, their 30s, even thinking of the FIRE movement. Now, if you're unfamiliar, this is the financial independence retire early movement. Is it realistic? Absolutely, it can be, but there are going to be some caveats. It takes a lot more than just hoping to retire early. It takes really a big shift in the mindset and constant action, and also the reality that you're going to have to live below your means for an extended amount of time. And even looking at the FIRE movement, you're talking 50, 60, 70% of your take home income being investable. So if you're younger and you're going to have a lot more time to allow this money to compound, if you're further along, you might be focused on cutting a lot more expenses out of there, boosting the savings, and really optimize the steps ahead. So they came up with an 8-step game plan. And I want to break this down because they are very practical if you're very new to the workforce, 18, 20, 25 years old, or if you're even getting to retire. And the first one in here is determining your goals. Why exactly do you want to retire early? What does it look like? Do you want to travel? Do you want to spend more time with your family? Do you want to start a business? According to this, younger investors, you might be semi-retired at 45, 55, long before that 65 years of age. This means you could live in a much lower city. You could have part-time job, you could have some sort of income, but there's going to have to be a place again to replace the income for an extended amount of time. Either way, and if you're a longer term investor, even if you're reaching and looking at 50 or 60, the ability to pivot from a less hectic job or having a 9 to 5 job and being able to define what it means first and what it means in retirement. Now, second one, creating a mock retirement budget. Now, this is something that I've actually done. So as a certified financial counselor, I've actually went through this. And what does it look like? So when you go into retirement, do you have a mortgage? Do you have car payments? Do you have credit cards? What does it look like on a monthly basis when you're looking at really adjusting to a limited or even a restrictive income in there? If you're younger, really start looking at what does retiring early really look like? What are you budgeting now? What are you tracking your expenses? And how much are you allocated to those retirement accounts? Making sure again that you're going to have. Now, if you have a longer term, you can run this every probably 3 to 5 years, know exactly where you're at, looking for inflation, looking at healthcare costs, looking at travel, and also realizing what exactly that retirement is going to look like in your scenario. Again, if you're someone who lives very frugally, not buying new expensive cars, you can absolutely make it and really have it work. Now, number 3, evaluating the current situation. This is important, and this is really the guide work when we look at Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. But honestly, when you start looking at your current financial institution, for a majority of people, even that I work with, it is the realization or taking really the accountability piece and making sure you do understand exactly where you're at. If you're young, if you're just starting out, really building that emergency fund, getting and eliminating that high interest debt, and starting investing much faster is going to start that compounding. Now, if you're experienced, are you fully invested? Is your mortgage paid for? Are you on track to free up cash flow so you can retire early? This is, again, one of the really big hurdles that I see for people who want to retire early. What exactly does the cash flow look like on a monthly basis? How are we going to cart where, hey, if you're making $5,000 a month and you want to go semi-retired and you're going to be making $3,000 a month, where are we going to cut and where are we going to bridge that amount of money? Where's it going to come from? Where can we cut expenses to the point where $3,000 is feasible? Now, 4, and this is the big one, invest in a bridge account. Now, when we think of retirement accounts, we are talking 401ks, we are talking IRAs. They have a penalty under the age of 59 and a half, meaning that your money is technically tied in if you do not want to pay taxes on it and take a 10% additional penalty if you access those funds before that 59 and a half. So this is where a taxable brokerage account comes in. So when I start thinking of my personal situation, I have a 401k, I have an IRA, I have an HSA. I also do have a taxable brokerage account. Now, the exact same thing we've created with my wife. We have a 401k that is a traditional and a Roth variation. We do have a stock option and we have a traditional brokerage account. So when we get to semi-retire or fully retire, even long before the age of 65, we're going to have the ability and have the funds and have the revenue that can bridge the gap between now and having access to that IRA money and that 401k money, and also bridging the gap from now until the point of being 65 where we can have Medicare. Now, of course, younger, start a taxable account, even if it is small. Long term, if you're planning to retire, let's say at the age of 55, know how much between 55 and 59 and a half that you're going to need. Now, of course, to do this and to make it a lot easier, a lot of people say in another pathway is rental properties or real estate income. This is huge. So if your home is paid for, if you are completely debt free, if you have property or want to invest in property. Now, me personally, I do not want to be a landlord at all. But if you're a younger generation, you could definitely consider real estate investments long term. And again, the point of this is to create cash flow. When it comes to retirement, when it comes to the supplement that you're going to be receiving with Social Security, it is about the cash flow and how you're going to kind of outpace the burn that you're going to have. Now, long-term real estate might be part of the strategy, might be passive income. Now, for me personally, I would not do the real estate aspect. I would rather do something like dividend ETFs or some of those REITs versus having real estate itself. That is my personal preference. Now, number 6, getting serious about the lifestyle changes. It is the mindset. The mindset is what does it. When you want to retire early, it might mean living below your means today to have the retirement you want, cutting out expenses, redirecting savings, putting a couple more percentage into those 401k plans. Really sacrificing now can lead to huge compounding gains later. And of course, if you're a little bit longer term, 3 to 5 years might be worth it to possibly retire 5, 10, 15 years early from your job, being able to contribute when you're in your 20s and 30s to retire in the early 50s. Now, number 7, playing it smart when you retire. This is another one, walking away from full-time work, asking the right questions. Where do you want to live? Do you still want to work part-time? What does the healthcare look like? When are you getting Social Security? Are you going to draw it at 62, 65, 67? Going to wait till 70? Start planning and asking those questions now if you do want to retire early. And of course, you want to get all of the details in place roughly 3 to 5 years before you finally pull the trigger and retire. And of course, meeting or reviewing things with a financial advisor, certified financial counselor. There are a lot of different moving parts when it retires early. We're talking taxes, real estate, income streams, healthcare. How can you do this? So really, regardless of your age, knowing exactly how you're going to and what it's going to look like when you do get there. That's right. So let's flip really that theory into action. There are 3 things that you can start doing. Number 1, create your retirement. If I was retiring today, budget, know your expenses, know your full-time job or your part-time job when you retire, and what is it going to look like for the gap. Open a brokerage account or that bridge account. I have links down below for Robinhood and M1 Finance. I use both of those. Start automating that savings today and pick a lifestyle or something that you could cut in its entirety, redirecting that money into that investment account. Even if it's very modest, $20, $50, $100, it is going to compound over an extended amount of time. For young investors, time is your biggest ally, guys. If you start early, the compounding earnings and really early sacrifice can be a crazy amount of investment portfolio and really investment and having that freedom later. For long-term investors, it's never too late. It is about urgency, optimization, and being able to really bite the bullet now to invest a lot of money to build up those accounts. So there you have it, guys, a pretty solid roadmap with 8 easy steps to retire early. This, of course, was over on Ramsey Solutions, Dave Ramsey's article. Actually, steps that if you're in college, if you're starting in the job market, even if you're looking at retiring, you absolutely can. But I got one question for you. But before we do that, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you don't miss any of the future videos, and let me know what is the one reason you want to retire early. Me personally, it is having that time back to spend with my family, to do anything that I want to. Well, and once they start getting to middle school, high school, even into college, having the ability to really step away and have my time back instead of working that regular time. Now, for me, this is a very deep dive into one specific strategy, which is the bridge account, being able to really bridge. And we talked about it earlier today with my wife and I about being able to bridge where we are now, retirement early, and what it's going to look like before we get to 65. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next video.